work girl has come to cinch the deal. To return to us, we've led the world with smiles and clenching jaws.
Well, this is a video about a tent heater made out of an ammo can. The ammo can, you can see, is 37mm baton rounds, rubber bullets for want of a better term. This has got to this stage so far by a good guy we all know and love on YouTube, Jason at Willowoodknives. He's actually made one himself a while back, and one of our mates, Lone Wolf, ended up acquiring one, and I was really after one, and I'd love to have made one myself, but to be honest, it's so much work on and I'm never going to have time. It's ridiculous. At the moment I'm doing 60 hours a week, and that's going to go on until April. I've got about 10 days to 2 weeks off over Christmas. So I thought I'd get a head start. So this isn't finished yet. Most of it is done. As you can see, we've got like an exhaust part of a Land Rover there. And there's the opening mechanism, as we all know on the ammo cans. Obviously this has been tested already, so the heat has taken all the paint off. There's the front with the latch and some vents, obviously opening with looks like a stainless hinge, and the handle has just been completely ground off. And yeah, this has got the makings of being a great stove. I didn't want a 50 cal one because I thought that would just be a little bit too big. I didn't want a 762 one, that would be just too small. This one just seemed to fit the bill, you know. It's not as heavy as the 50 cal ones, but nonetheless, it's still a great stove. Right, at the moment I've just got some of this fire rope, which I've yet to secure in there. I think you're supposed to get some sort of glue to put it in, because at the moment, just resting it in there, it just keeps falling out, and it's just too big to wedge into the grooves there. So I'm going to have to think about that one. I just love it. I really do. The scope for this is going to be incredible. Now, it's quite funny because when Jason knocked this together, as he was making it, I was thinking, right, I need to get some sort of mesh lid for the top to put some pots and pans and whatnot on. And there's so many different types, but one of them I really liked was this one. And funny enough, he thought exactly the same and put one on there. It just happens to fit in there. But to make it secure, the edges just slots over the top so it doesn't come off. As you can, it's a perfect bloody size, you know. You can get, look at my hand, got a lot on there. So it's not only a tent heater, it's actually a cooking stove as well. Now inside we've got like a flame baffle going on there, and the reason behind that is where you don't want flames just shooting up with this, so that guard is going to be inside underneath it to prevent the tubing getting really hot and scorched up. So yeah, really impressed, to be honest, and it seems quite really well put together. It's even filled in the gaps of where the Land Rover exhaust, I'm not sure, port or whatever you want to call it. So we're not going to be getting those of smoke just chucking everywhere. It's sealed, which is great. There you go, look, it's still got the original markings on there. So over the course of the Christmas, when I get some time off, we got a few not so well people in the family to be looked after, so it's just taken up all the time, you know. Which is a shame, because it's nothing more than, you know, I'd love to get to the shed, get it organised, get electrics and start doing some work, but it's a bitch and just too busy. Just got too much going on with family and work. And I really do envy you guys who have the time to disappear into your sheds for hours and make stuff. I really want to do it, but I just freaking can't get away from work and that. Anyway, stop bitching. Only pussies bitch, right? So, that's the ammo can inside. And I'll tell you what, I really like this door mechanism as well. Because it looks to me that the handle there, because the way it hangs, it's not actually going to get hot and transfer too much heat, so you could use your fingers on there. Only me testing it will sheet if that works. And look at that. I'm not sure if it's worth putting some sort of fire rope around this seal. I'm not sure if it's going to need it. As I say, only testing will do that. I mean, I understand Jason's done just a fire test to see if there's any leaks, and from the feedback I don't think there was any, so there might not even need to be a reason to put rope on there. So we'll see how it goes. Love it, really do. And it looks like it's all been riveted and welded and rubbed, you know. Oh yeah, it looks beat up now, and to be honest I don't really give a monkeys, but what I hope to do if I get some time is just give this a good rub down, probably with an angle grinder with a brush attachment to get most of it off. Sand some of it if it needs it, and I've got some high temperature exhaust spray paint coming. Sorry, stove spray paint. This is going to be in forest green as well, so I'm hoping it's not gloss. I'm hoping it's matte, pretty much like this, because it will just go with everything else in the kit. Now the idea behind this, I've acquired myself a Lavu tent, which is having some zips put onto it at the moment, and having a D-ring put on the top so I can hang it up. Because I just think the idea of those Lavu tents are brilliant, but that pole in the middle has got to be one of the worst designs I've ever seen in my life. So many people struggle dancing around that thing. I just think, just put a D-ring on the top, hang it up, bungee wrap it, paracord it to a tree, whatever you need to, and you've got all the room you want inside. And I'm going to be hoping to put this inside with a flue coming off the top of this. Now this is 60mm on the outside radius there, so I'm hoping to get some sort of flexible tubing which is going to be just snugly fit over the top of there to shoot up and go through one of the pockets of the Lavu tent. And I'm just going to put some fire blanket material around that to stop it transferring the heat from, you know, the pipe to the canvas tent. And it's just going to go out there and all the smoke's going to go outside. That's the plan anyway. So, yeah, loving it. It's really inspired me to sort of, you know, find some bloody time, you know, and get into the shed and friggin' do something, because I'm just getting cabin fever, just constantly going to work, coming home. Going to work, coming home, you know, 6 days a week. I'll get Sunday to myself, and you know, I spend most of the day looking after our granddaughter and doing some housework together, and then go to sleep and go back to work for another 60 hours. So I'm trying to do these little short videos. There's no flash editing indoors, you know, just to keep my hand in, as it were. I mean, some of you guys on Instagram already know about this stove. It dropped in my house yesterday, so I thought, the guy really needs to be praised on video, to be honest, because I'm impressed. I'm really, really impressed. Great guy. He also makes his own knives and stuff as well, so if you want to check along, pop along to his channel and check him out, go for it. I'll put a link in the description underneath the video. So the guy who made this makes some really cool traditional knives as well. And if you recall, he was the one who made the really cool Bowie for the How for Heroes auction that we done. So, there you have it. There's my 37mm ammo can tent heater stroke stove. It's probably about 50-60% finished, but I'm hoping to get it done this year. What I'll do, obviously guys, I'll do a video and we'll sparkle that for you and see what you think, you know. And also it'd be great to test to see if it needs any additional holes and if it needs sealing, etc, etc. I'd rather do it in the garden than take it out to the field in the forest and you know, find out there's smoke coming out everywhere or it's cracked or whatever. So I'm confident in his work. It seems really robust to me, so I think we're looking good, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay funky.